Let's head west now to Titirangi. Titirangi's rogue chickens could be on the chopping block. At least 200 of the birds have made the West Auckland village their home, dividing people as to whether they are friend or rat-attracting foe. Now, an Auckland Council report has recommended removing them, and their fate will be decided at a vote this week. Rowan Quinn reports.
In a dingy under-road car park, a bunch of tough guys are hanging out. There are at least 8 roosters in this distinctly urban setting, and they have their chicks with them, literally. A bunch of baby birds scuttle in and out of the cars. Caroline is a fan.
Oh, I think they're delightful.
Some people are saying they're attracting the rats and everything like that.
Oh, well, there's lots of things that attract rats. If we're going to use that as the main standard, we're going to have to change suburbia a little bit.
White chickens and black chickens and brown chickens.
Look a little beyond the car park and there are chickens everywhere. They're grubbing round the bins, they're in the bush, they're roosting in the trees, and they're walking up and down the stairs that run from the car park to the road. And there are certainly no complaints from these guys.
Oh, they're so cute. They're very precious creatures.
With school holidays on, the chickens are lucky it's their target audience, but not everyone looks on them so fondly. Up at the local cafe, John is definitely not Team Chicken.
I know that it's just make a mess all over the paths, bring the rats because the people who feed them just scatter food indiscriminately everywhere. Yeah, they're a health hazard really.
What about the people who say they're kind of charming and they're nice little characters in the village?
Definitely not.
And John may have his way. A report commissioned by the Waitakere Rangers local board recommends it should be bye-bye birdies. It says the chickens should be rehomed, but if that doesn't work, culled. The board chair, Greg Presland, is still stinging a little from the worldwide publicity Titirangi's had for its apparent cat-sized rats. He's not seen a rat for a while and says he's not sure the chickens were to blame anyway, but he says they are a problem.
They're cute, but there's just too many of them. They create hygiene problems, they're undermining the local bush. I've witnessed a real change in the bird population there. Used to be we'd have lots of kiriru and tui, and now we seem to have chickens and ducks and pigeons.
Back in the cafe, Chris says the chickens have a special place in the village.
It's one of the beauties about being in Titirangi. The traffic actually stop and let the chickens cross the road. That's a beautiful thing.
Whether the chickens will still be crossing the road in a few months' time will be voted on by the local board on Thursday. I Titirangi mō te hōtaka o te atanei, ko Rowan Quinn tēnei.
And if you are listening to that on the drive home or wherever, do go back and have a look online. That story will be up there soon. You can see the pictures of those chickens. And if you live out west, really keen to hear from you what you make of Chicken Gate. Should they stay or should they go? They look quite happily wombling around there and they look pretty healthy as well.